UFC 303, Pereira vs Prochazka 2 test took place last night. I'm going to go through the full card recap, starting with the early prelims, ending with the main event. Did terrible on predictions again. I might just stop predicting shit and just watch it for fun, because I cannot predict shit. And I don't know why. Starting with the early prelim opener of Ricky Simón versus Vinicius Oliveira. Ricky Simón can't get a single takedown whilst being one of the best wrestlers in the division. This guy beat Machado Fili, and he can't beat Vinicius Oliveira or even get a single takedown. He arguably could have won round 2. Could have lost it though on damage. Rounds 1 and 3, Oliveira beat him. Vinicius Oliveira is not that good. I mean, he's a decent striker, I get it, but Bernardo Sapage is a better, Sapage guy is a better grappler than Ricky Simón. Would never thought I'd be saying that. Ricky Simón sucks. Not that good. Can't inflict pain on another human being. Vinicius Oliveira pushed him in the face at the end of round 2 and actually hurt him at the end of round 3. Good shit from Vinicius Oliveira. I will never be picking Ricky Simón ever again. He sucks. We move on up the card. Seruya versus Carlos Hernandez. I went negative on this card. Now we got a 2-week break. Yay. I went with Seruya. I thought Hernandez would give him a bit of a fight, but I went with Seruya. He got the job done. Good stuff. Hernandez did well early on. Did surprisingly okay. Just not good enough, eh? You know, Seruya was just a bit too good. You know, he did well in the first round scrambling and shit. Fucking really good scrambler, the Mexican-American Carlos Hernandez, the MPC himself. And, yeah. He did alright early on, but lost the fight. Wasn't good enough. Seruya kept getting good positions on him. Kept doing alright in the fight. He just kept doing alright. You know, just kept getting top position. Eventually, won the first 2 rounds. Carlos Hernandez had a good 3rd round. And if it was maybe a 5-rounder, Hernandez would win. But Hernandez will never be in a 5-rounder. He's not good enough. Seruya, not good either. He'll get fraud check soon. I've said this in the prediction video. But Seruya gets it done. We move on up the card. Martin Buday. The card got way better, by the way. So these prelims were shit. Martin Buday versus Andre Arlovski. Arlovski could have won. Shit fight. Arlovski, I heard Dana White kicked him out, or he just is done. Arlovski, good. I don't want to see Arlovski ever again. He's the most boring legend of all time, I'd say. Like, you were a former heavyweight champion 20 years ago. Just quit. You have over 20 losses. Get out the sport, man. He arguably could have won. Martin Buday is a loser. Never will be anything. Got destroyed by Shamil Gaziev. I'm happy I picked Buday. Could have lost the fight. Who cares? Over-unders all fight long. Martin Buday gets it done. Who gives a fuck? We move on. Up the card. Julian Robertson versus Michelle Waterson Gomez. I'm going to cope about my losses here. I thought Michelle Waterson had good takedown defense. And was way better on the feet. And on the feet, she kind of was better. She was. But Julian Robertson was way too big. Way too big. Way too strong. She couldn't do that to Tabitha fucking Ricci. Tabitha Ricci beat her on the feet. Stuff the takedowns. I gotta have as good of BJJ and as good of stand-up to beat Julian Robertson. She's just too big. She's too big for the weight class. She's actually a danger for the division as well. And Canada needs something. Canada does need something. So good stuff from Julian Robertson. Michelle Waterson retired, but not just retired and got a moment on the mic. They gave her a Robbie Lawler send-off. What has she done in her career? First off, she's never won a world title. She's 18-13 as a professional record. She's lost her last 5 fights she's lost. Her only good win is Angela Hill, which arguably should have gone to Hill. Karolina Kowalkiewicz is a good win. Domination performance. Felice Herrig sucks. Cordy Casey sucks. Lost to Tisha Torres. Let's be honest. Tisha Pennington. We all know. Rosa Namajunas beat her. Oh, she beat Paige Van Zandt. And she was an Invicta FC champion in 2013. So over a decade ago. She's hot. That's what it is. They want her to have a good stand-up because she's hot. And she is like the female's wonder boy. Yeah. Basically what that is. We move on up the card. Good career, I guess, though. We move on up the card. Payton Talbot versus Giannis Gamori. Payton Talbot won. Good performance from Payton Talbot. I expected him to win this. Giannis Gamori doesn't really know how to fight. And I'd like to see Payton Talbot get a bit of a jump up here, because they wanted to give him a layup. It originally was Conor McGregor's card. I completely understand. And they wanted to give him a good performance, but then, you know, this happened. But Payton Talbot won easily. You gotta give him some sort of jump up now. Like, that's Nick Aguirre. Whatever. Fuck the memes. Nick Aguirre. Cameron Simon. And, Giannis Gamori. First round KO. Giannis Gamori doesn't really know range management. Payton Talbot's wicked. Wicked fighter. He called out Yanez. He smokes Yanez. Yanez is not good. If you're getting KO'd by Rob Font, you'll never beat anything in this sport. Anything. If you're getting schooled by Font for 3 rounds, I don't mind. Font's tricky. But if you're getting knocked out by Rob Font, you are shit. So, yeah, I think Payton Talbot would smoke him. Payton Talbot, Cody Garbrandt's also a matchup they can do. I also think Payton Talbot smokes him as well. I think this guy's the future. And I think he got the job done. Giannis Gamori threw a leg kick in elbow range. He sucks. Get rid of him. Good stuff from Payton Talbot. We move on up the card. Gene Silva versus Charles Jourdain. Jourdain got caught at the end of the first round. And got caught in round 2 of the uppercut. Gene Silva's a fun style. I'm actually happy he won this. Charles Jourdain, I don't know what it is with him. He just loses these fights. I don't know what... he can beat mid-fighters like Ramos and Kron Gracie, but the real guys that can beat him will beat him. Sean Woodson, Gene Silva, whatever his name is. Gene Silva looked good. Won this fight. I'm actually happy he won. He's a fun fighter to watch. Hopefully he can reach the top. Yeah, Charles Jourdain. Sucks to see, man, because this guy could have been something. But it's whatever. Good stuff from Gene Silva. We move on up the card. Andre Fili versus Cub Swanson. I was pissed about this, because why would they give the win to Fili? Swanson should win that fight. Fili did look better in terms of skill-wise. He did look better. But Swanson should have won that fight. You know? Should have won that fight. Yeah. Should have beaten that. What's his face? Should have beaten, Fili. But they gave him fight of the night. Swanson gets paid. Swanson has a big family to feed. You know? Has a big family to feed. Fili doesn't have any kids, I don't think. Other than a girlfriend. So I'd say, give it to Swanson, if anyone. They give the win to Fili. Whatever. Good stuff from, good stuff from Swanson. He should have won the fight. Arguably every round. Fili could win round 3. It's one of those fights that are close, but Swanson should have won it. We move on up the card. Joe Pyfer versus Marc-Andre Barreiro. What a performance from Joe Pyfer. He won easily. Just put away Barreiro at the back of the head, not to the back of the head, at the back of the head, and then followed him up. Put away Marc-Andre Barreiro out cold. You know what? Hot take. Joe Pyfer's a future champ. Sad to say it, but he's a big, phenomenal guy. Hermanson was just a tricky fuck for a lot of people. And he was looking good against Hermanson. He only lost the last 3 rounds. And kind of just fell in the moment. This guy's got good grappling, good BJJ, good wrestling, lots of credentials, good power and stand-up, good position and power. Big fucking guy as well. I think we're going to see this guy fight Dricus du Plessis one day. In maybe a title fight. That'd be a solid one. Who is better, genetics-wise? Because both of these guys have the best genetics in the world. I might be coping a little bit. Dricus is going to get fucking destroyed by Israel Adesanya. People are doubting him because Dricus, won a robbery decision over Sean Strickland. And beat Whitaker, who can have no fucking jaw at times. Just gonna say how it is. Sorry for poking at Dricus there, but he is a big fraud. Biggest fraud we've seen since Michael Bisping. Joe Pyfer's good, and he won easily. We move on. Ian Gary Machado versus Michael Venom Page. Good performance from terrible fight. Ian Gary is losing his next fight. I don't give a fuck if I've picked against him. This is it for him. If he wants to enter the Shavkat mix, who's also overrated, man. Edwards is gonna fucking break GSP's record. I fucking tell you right now. He's gonna smoke Bilal Muhammad. He'll smoke Shavkat Rakhmonov. He'll smoke whoever coming next. I've realized that now, and I'm grateful Edwards is champ. He's too strong for these guys. He's got takedown defense, got good takedowns, good striker. Edwards is going to be a champ forever, and he's going to break GSP's record until someone weird comes in and beats him. Shavkat's overrated. Ian Gary's overrated. Michael Venom Page can't stuff a takedown for his fucking life. The Yair Rodriguez of welterweight. Can't stuff a takedown for his life. Sure, Ian Gary won the fight. He won the fight. MVP fucking sold that shit so badly. I was on top of Ian Gary. Could have just stayed there. But he let him back up. You idiot, MVP. You could have won this. MVP shit. No longer a fan of him. No longer a fan of MVP. And I have a right to be. He's shit. Can't stuff a takedown. Don't care if he has blitzing striking anymore. And if you're facing anyone that has any ounce of grappling, I'm picking them to win against him. Kevin Holland took this guy down. I should have known. I was actually maybe picking Ian Gary, but I thought he would strike a bit more to prove a point. Nope. I always land on heads and always going on tails, just like that. Ian Gary won the fight. He's shit. Do him Shavkat, battle of the overrated fighters at welterweight. Only real good fighters at welterweight are Leon Edwards. Alal's not good. Shavkat's not good. Ian's not good. MVP's not good. Who else is at welterweight? JDM's good. JDM and Leon are the fucking best in those divisions. In the divisions. Everyone else can fuck off. Terrible fight. Ian Gary should not be proud of that. He's a pussy. He's a pussy. He'll lose his next fight. He could honestly beat Shavkat as well, stylistically. I'm no longer interested in Colby versus Gary. Colby's overrated. All of them suck other than JDM and Leon Edwards. Those are the two good guys that will make it to the top. And they're at the top and will stay at the top forever. We move on. Up the card. Terrible fight. Macy Chasson versus Maribona Silva was a better fight. And Macy Chasson got the win. Good stuff from Macy Chasson. Good fighter. Was winning anyways. Landing big shots. Maribona Silva was landing big shots, but Macy Chasson was taking them. Cut open. Was on top position. Cut open Maribona Silva. Good call. Macy Chasson got the job done. Good stuff from Macy Chasson, I guess. She won the fight. Easily. So good stuff. Not easily. It was a tough fight, but she won. So good stuff from Macy Chasson. Better to see her win. Maribona Silva. always crumbles under the moments. Just a thing with her and Aldana. Maybe book them together next. Who win? Who will be better under the pressure? And yeah, good stuff from Facie Chasson. I picked her to win. She got it done. Roman Dolidze versus Anthony Smith. This was a good card, and it became better, and Pereira saved the card. Love you, Pereira, but Roman Dolidze beat Anthony Smith. Don't you fucking ever mention Pereira again, you fucking ugly bitch. Fuck you, Anthony Smith, you fucking loser. I'm never picking him again. I thought Roman Dolidze was probably one of the worst fighters I've ever seen. His BJJ ground game is sick. But this guy cannot strike on the fucking feet. And you'd be looking at this result and be like, oh, Smith shot for a takedown, what a loser. He straight up got outlanded, outstruck, and mocked on the feet by Roman fucking Dolidze. Don't you ever mention Pereira again. Or you're done, Anthony Smith. You fucking loser. How did you beat Vitor Petrino? How are you... Roman Dolidze had a good win. Good stuff from Dolidze. Happy for him to get the win. Happy that he is finally back. Anthony Smith, you better shut the fuck up. You fucking loser. You're no Lionheart. You're a bitch. Hope you get cut from the sport, you fucking loser. Pereira would fucking kill you in 2 seconds. I'm actually emotionally annoyed from this. Don't you ever fucking mention Pereira again. We move on up the card. Diego Lopez versus Dan Eay. Oh yeah. I didn't actually make an official prediction. I picked Lopez. Everyone did. I didn't think Eay. I think Eay, on a full count, probably would have beaten Lopez. Lopez is not as good. It is a nightmare stylistic matchup. But Lopez should have straight up scolded him. Not give up the third round. He should have won a 30-27 decision. I know Eay, you can't finish him. He's unfinishable. Emmett couldn't finish him. But you should have won more easier than that. But he did win 29-28. I think he would have beat... I think he's still good. He's still powerful as he is. Eay just has an insane chin. He's got a fucking ground game, but Eay's tough as nails. I do look at Lopez as not as dominant, but he still would have KO'd Ortega with those shots in the first round and would have ended him. So Lopez, still good. I still would pick him to beat Ortega by round 1 KO. Eay's a monster. Step out 4 hours notice. What a legend. I almost said what a loser, but I'm used to saying that. What a legend. Dan Eay is. Absolute savage. We move on up the card. Alex Pereira versus Yuri Prochazka. Already broke it down. What's next, though? Sucks for Yuri. Obviously, great shit from Pereira. Pereira and Kalaev in Abu Dhabi. If Jones... Because Jones will be in November, because that has to be delayed as fuck for a while. And delayed for fucking forever. Prochazka versus Hill. November, maybe on MSG. Prochazka Hill. And then maybe it's a co-main at 5 rounds. Pereira versus Ankalaev should be next. And if he beats Ankalaev, then you should do Pereira versus whoever the heavyweight undisputed champion is. If it's John Jones, if it's Stipe, if it's Tom Aspinall, if it's Curtis Blades even, he will get a 3rd title. Guaranteed. Like, subscribe, thank you for watching. Peace.